All right, we are live on the YouTube. All right, what are we on? Now is it day 6? Day 6 of asking a monster to sponsor this stream. Oh, it has come. I have never tried to get software running on the Steam Deck before, so you guys are going to learn with me. I assume it's easy. I assume it's literally just build it for Linux and it will run. Worst case scenario, I think I'll have to create a Docker container that is specifically for the Steam Deck to verify my code will compile, but I'm not too worried about it. I even got something set up, which I think is pretty cool. I suppose we could just jump in, make sure. Okay, I think YouTube is good. Cool. Yeah, so this is to come. I have my Steam Deck hooked up to my PC here. So I'm able to like capture the Steam Deck and feed it directly into my OBS stream. So if I can get my game up and running, we'll see it on my Steam Deck. But that's to come. I think for now, I need to make sure, or actually for now, I want to kind of show off some stuff that I've been working on. To do this. I forget if I have it built in Windows. Let's do debug, actually. Shameless self-promotion. Loaded. All right. Let's make sure this builds. Okay. So hopefully we see Briarthorn running. I got the debug display integrated as one of the displays that could be swapped around. I thought was kind of cool. But as well, I have this hooked up to my controller. Let's wait for it. Gotta wait for my controller to connect. I started kind of sketching out an idea for an inventory system, picking up items. So like some of these yellow objects are items that you'll be able to like fly to and pick up or acquire. Not 100% sure what that's going to look like yet. The other thing you're going to notice is on the outside of the rings, no matter how far away something is, if your aircraft is capable of knowing it exists, which I think by default I'm just going to have it always exist, it gives you something to fly towards, right? Now, don't mind the cluster of people right here. I've just got some dummy code in there that says "follow me." But as you zoom out, you can see kind of like how far away you have to travel to get to an item. I am using the right trigger to move forward. You step in, you can kind of see. Okay, so we're about halfway to the box from 80. So if I zoom in, you can see that the box is around 40 kilometers away. And then once we collide with this, we should pick it up as an item. And this is basically what I want to try and get up and running on the Steam Deck to verify this will run as expected. I think that's all I'm going to be doing. I don't think I got anything else up and running. So that's kind of the game plan. So my first attempt at running on the Steam Deck, I think, is just simply build it for Linux and then copy the files over and see if it'll run. My suspicion is that's probably not going to be good enough. I'm probably going to need to figure out like what version of Linux Steam is actually running, Steam OS is actually running, and then get out all of my dependencies built with its package manager. That way I can make sure my application will run without having to like need to pull in its own dependencies. The other option, I think, is building and linking statically to software dependencies. Yeah, Arch Linux, I think you're right. So that's kind of where things are at. So step one, I'm gonna hop into my dev container here, which I did finally get built. Because I don't recall if we finished doing that on stream. I don't think I did. That took forever. I found out what the issue was. It was a WSL issue where it stopped building. Ooh, also, don't let me forget about Trill. He's outside, and I think it's supposed to thunderstorm tonight. Okay, so on Linux, I think I'll just leave it as a debug build for now, in case I do run into any issues. But I will make sure it compiles. Hey, Ram, how's it going? There's almost certainly something, right? And if there is, then really what I'm going to do is probably create another dev container so that I can compile and test the Steam Deck build on my Windows or Linux desktop. So that's the long-term plan. I don't think I'll have enough time to get all that done tonight. I also don't like I don't know what the best way to do I just literally zip up the files? I have a flash drive. I think I can just plug it into my computer somewhere. Do I have somewhere I can plug it in? Yeah, it looks like I do. Plug it in. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is literally just like compile this sucker and throw it on like the SteamOS desktop and just run it on the terminal from there. See what happens. I'm assuming it's not going to run out of the box. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna compress it. Hey Jan, how's it going? The Discord alert bot isn't working for. Ooh, so it isn't. Okay, I will have to check that out. Thank you for the update or the notice. I would have totally missed that. Wonder why that is. I wonder if I have to like sign back into the bot or something, or relink my account. Okay, we are installing. That's good. Ooh, I also I probably won't do it tonight. Hang on. I bought one of these on Kickstarter a while back. I don't know if you guys can. It's like it's a KVM, but it's like I like network based remote KVM. There you go. It is a remote KVM by again, not sponsored. Just something I bought a while back and I haven't gotten to use. But I think what I can eventually do is kind of like plug it into the Steam Deck, and then I can just like pull the Steam Deck up in a browser. That way I can use like my current mouse and keyboard without having a physical KVM. I might try that another point too. Okay, so everything's built. And this also assumes that my CMake script logic to automatically place everything I need to run the application in this installed folder right here, bin, lib, qt6, and share. This also assumes all of that is correct, because that's all I'm going to copy onto my Steam Deck. Hey, nice guy. So, with that, I think I can change into build. All right. I gotta remember how to do this. It's been a minute. What do I do? Is it tar dash x v? That's verbose. F, or is that extract? Is that extract? Dash z. I knew that. I knew that. You guys didn't know that. I knew that. Create a new archive file. F is allows you to specify the name of the created archive. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna zip this up. Briarthorn .tar.gz. And what do I do to specify like the directory? Is it just dot star? Oh, they're not even using a dash. Name of directory. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just try dot and see what happens. Can I compress a directory that I am within? I am compressing this installed folder, which I built on Linux, so that I can try and run this game on the Steam Deck. I feel like I've ran into this issue before, where I try to compress within the directory I'm in, and that requires like extra commands or something. So I'm going to step out and just do it here. czvf briarthorn.tar.gz installed. Aha! All right. So now I need to copy that. And just so, since some of you guys just kind of joined, I'll show you real quick where we're at. I am trying to get this running on the Steam Deck. So I've got with my regular controller here, I'm able to steer the aircraft. I'm able to range in and range out. I'm able to fly towards a yellow item and pick it up to put it in my inventory. And that's all I got. Okay. Well, I mean, give me a break. I've only been working on this for a couple of days, okay? I also can like swap this stuff around because part of my idea for this game is it'll be on you, the player, to configure the layout to make it optimal for your playstyle during an engagement. And I was experimenting with like what it might look like to go pick up items. Right trigger moves you forward, left trigger slows you down, kind of thing. I don't have a lot in the way of static elements in the scene, so it's hard to know like how fast you're moving right now. But generally speaking, we're on the order of magnitude of like hundreds of meters per second, and these big numbers out here represent kilometers. How did I get drag and drop to work? So I'm using, excuse me, I'm using Qt Quick, so in the QML scripting language, so it supports that. All it takes is a couple of like drag and drop nodes that you attach, and then you're able to like reparent when you handle the drag handler. So I can't take credit for how smooth this looks and how clean it looks. That is all Qt QML. I just wire it up. But yeah, so when you run over an item, that's how you like pick it up. I don't know what this is gonna look like yet. I'm just kind of toying around with some ideas. I don't even know if I'm gonna have items in the game. I do like the idea of being able to like collect things during the middle of a battle to do something with, or to maybe it's like part of the objective kind of thing, rescue the people, if you will. But anyway, this is what we are trying to get running on the Steam Deck. And I just zipped up that folder, so I am going to move it onto my flash drive real quick. Okay. So here's the fun part. Check this out. I have video capture my Steam Deck. So I need to take this flash drive, plug it into the Steam Deck, and then I guess I need to put it in desktop mode somehow. It's been a minute since I've used the Steam Deck. Actually, don't know how to put it in desktop mode. Way to do it, but I thought it was. I have a mouse and keyboard plugged into it as well, but I don't know if that's going to work. All right, it is in desktop mode, but it's showing black on the stream. That kind of sucks. Oh, I wonder if I need to treat it as a second monitor. Hang on. No, the mouse and keyboard isn't working either. No. Well, this is gonna backfire. I wanted to be able to show you guys. No. I bet I need like special drivers or like standard drivers like libcursor or something like that to install on my Steam Deck. Okay, so if I was a Steam Deck user, how do I tell it to change display? Where would I even go for that? I don't even know how to right click. Just trying some buttons here. Keyboard. Okay, so you guys still aren't seeing it. You know what? I'm gonna unplug and plug it back in. Sometimes that's all you have to do, right? That's all I'm wondering if I need to do. It's detecting the HDMI cable. It's just not. Well, this sucks. I wanted to show you guys. Well, maybe I do try and set up the KVM. Maybe that's what. Maybe that's what this. Like the KVM to work, but I don't even have a mouse and keyboard, so I literally cannot right-click on the Steam Deck. How do I like go to a terminal? Return to gaming mode. Exit edit mode. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't know this. So if you're on the Steam Deck and you're in desktop mode, if you long press the touch screen, it puts it in edit mode, and now it's given me access to the display configuration. So hopefully, not letting me like select it though. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I think I found it. I think I found it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait. Wait for it. I'm losing it. I had it, now I'm losing it. Hang on. Hang on. It was there. It was just there, I swear. It definitely sees my capture card. Oh man, where was it? It was just there. Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. It's right here. Built-in screen resolution replica. Well, I set it to I set my capture card to be the primary display, but it's not working. Oh wait. I might have to duplicate it. Are you kidding me? Why is this not working? All right, I'm gonna try and disable the Steam Decks. Oh, wait, why is that working? Quick, somebody tell me, why is it working? I didn't do anything. Okay, so you guys can. Okay, I still can't use my own mouse and keyboard to control it for some reason. That sucks. Um, Gaps between displays are not supported. Make sure all displays are touching. All right, let's see what happens. I'm. Oh. Should I have just left well enough alone? Oh no. I probably should have just left it alone. What have I done? Oh, Oh, now my Steam Deck's busted. Oh, something's happening. Okay. Make it a replica of the built-in screen. You guys see the green lines, right? That's not just me. Not just me. Why is this doing this to me? Why do you hate me? 800 by 1280. That's the issue. Oh, that's the issue. 800 by 1280. Hang on. 800 by 800. Why? Okay, so the built-in resolution is 10 by 16, and I'm wondering if that's what the issue is. I'm trying to do 16 by 9, but it wants to do... Oh, wait a minute. So weird. Holy crap. Is the Steam Deck screen a vertical display, technically? This might be another plug and unplug or unplug and plug situation. All right, I'm gonna unplug it. This song. Hey Hick, how's it going? Or the previous song. This song is "Tonight I'm Alive," Visions of Atlantis. So far, the challenge has been just making it possible for you guys to watch me do it. Oh, the issue might, honestly, the issue might be OBS. Hang on. I just unplugged the Steam Deck and it still shows green. Is there a way to, like, refresh this? Okay, the issue was my capture card. It wasn't Steam Deck. So hang on, let me see if I can get this figured out. New output has been added. I'm gonna try this again. Do 16 by 9. Fly. Deep. Okay, that's fine. Now that I know this is the issue, I should be able to refresh. There we go. Now we're cooking. Okay. So now you guys should be able to see me move around on the Steam Deck. I'm using the touchpad. Hey, YouTube. Hey, Hick. How's it going? Um, let's see here. Is this still showing? Okay. All right. How's it going? All right. So on this flash drive is the game that I was running that I made using C++ and Qt. So anyone new appearing, just for your awareness, I am trying to get this game that I play with my controller here to that I built using C++ and Qt to load on the Steam Deck. So that's where we're at right now. Have it on the flash drive, so I'm going to plug it in now. Ooh, this is awkward. Do I have a spot for it? I guess I'll unplug the mouse and keyboard since I can't use them. All right, if we lose connection, I apologize. Oh yeah, I definitely like. It's a lot easier to make a lot of progress when I know exactly what I'm doing and how to do it. My early streams that you guys were watching was more about just kind of exploring possibilities and seeing what direction I wanted to take. Now that I have the direction I'm taking, I'm just hitting the ground running. Um. Okay. So it sees my drive. I don't have anything sensitive on this drive, do I? I don't think I do. Hey, there's my background. Okay, so Briarthorn. Oh, this is gonna be such a pain to do. Okay, I don't know if I can do it this way, guys. I need a mouse and keyboard. Uh, how do we do this? Uh, Almost all standard Bluetooth and USB keyboards and mice. For the best portable docked setup, you can opt for compact, foldable, or dedicated Steam Deck sets like the Proto Arc. No, I'm almost certainly just need to install some libraries. Switch to X11 SSH. Maybe I'm gonna. I do want to try this as well. This might be the way to go, assuming it works well. It's a Kickstarter company, so I have no idea. But okay. So where's my game? So Briarthorn tar.gz. I need to like. How do I right click? Is that a right click? No. Is that a right click? Nope. That's the keyboard. How do you right click on the Steam Deck? Oh, here it is. I want to copy. All right, with care and patience, we are going to paste one file to the desktop. All right. I assume I can just double click and extract. I'm gonna extract to. Oh no. God. Keyboard. Oh God. Uh, B R A. This is so inefficient. O R. I can't believe I'm doing it like this. Enter. No. Are you kidding me? Could not be found. I thought you were asking for a name. What are you doing? Of course it can't be found. I'm trying to make it. Extract. I have to create the folder first. All right. As great as Linux is, what the hell? Like literally, what the hell? let's try this again. Cut. Cut. Paste. Extract. Extracting all files finished. Open containing folder. No, it's not what I wanted. I can't work like this. I need a mouse and keyboard. Why is the mouse and keyboard not working? I have it plugged in. No, I have it plugged in now. Plugged in. Right, I'm gonna try and plug this in. Mouse or keyboard? All right, I have the file on the desktop, right? Okay. Unplug it. Plug in the keyboard. All right, keyboard is plugged in. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't understand. Why would this not work? The freaking Linux computer should just work. Okay. Oh. I wonder if it's like I wonder if I have to switch it from the Steam Deck control to the mouse and keyboard. Don't you come. Ah. All right, hang on. Back in my day, keyboard and mouse not working. Steam Deck. Help. Mouse keyboard not working on USB-C hub. I am using the Steam Deck dock. Unplug the power cable from the wall. Disconnect the deck. Wait 10 seconds. Reconnect everything. Do I need to restart the Steam Deck? Is that the issue? Wonder. I don't know where the settings were that I was at before. Panel and desktop management. Oop, I missed. Oh, what that is. Can I run LS USB in a terminal? I don't even know how to get the terminal up on the Steam Deck. Hang on. Close this. You guys got to remember, the only thing I have to work with is like a left and right trigger and a touchpad here. There's no terminal option here. Usually, wait, what? I thought on Linux you could just right click and go to terminal. I already hate this. Linux sucks. You heard it here. I should be able to just go to terminal. I don't even know how to like get into the Linux apps from here. Nope, that's the Steam Deck. Or that's the Steam. Ooh, that's a little better. Using the joystick instead of the touchpad. D-pad. Okay, D-pad, bumpers, trigger. Look, I would run the terminal. I swear. I don't know how to do it. If I had a mouse and keyboard, it would be easy. I don't know why a mouse and keyboard shouldn't it. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hard restart the Steam Deck and see if it will pick up the USB devices and default to them versus using like the Steam Deck. Watch, I'm going to do this and then the whole thing's just not going to work. Okay, here's an awkward question. How do you restart the Steam Deck? Well, I think it's going back into big picture mode. Oh, well, good enough. This is what I need. All right, I'm gonna let that restart. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom and check on Trill. Well, that's not a good sign. Why is it still black? It's even black on my Steam Deck. Did anything happen? Hmm. Linux happened. Yeah, the screen's just literally black. It says it has power. Oh no, did we just watch my Steam Deck die live on stream? All I did was restart. You all saw that, right? Wonder. I thought today was going to be very easy. Press Briarthorn, copy it over to the Steam Deck, and run the executable. Maybe I needed to do a change mod. Maybe. Okay, I hit the power button. It made a bleep noise. All right, I'll hold the power button now. Let's see what happens. Something's happening. The power LED went brighter. Hold it. You may have to do it twice. Okay, so I held it again. The power LED went bright again, and I kept holding it, and then it went dark. but the power LED is still on because I have it plugged in. Holy crap, did I literally just break my Steam Deck? All I did was restart it. I wonder, is it gonna struggle to turn on with all this stuff connecting to it? Like, I wonder if my display capture is like getting in the way. That can't be good. I just refreshed it. Now the display capture's gone. All right, I'm gonna unplug everything. Okay, black screen, right? A little warm to the touch, just a little warm. Okay, so let's get some of the dirt off of it. Okay. All right, it is not on. See, no power LED. All right, turning it on. Okay, it made a noise. It made the doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Made that noise. Ooh, make another noise. Oh, okay. We got something. We got something. Yeah, the touchpads have haptics. I'm wondering if the either the display capture or the peripherals were like, I don't know, preventing it from loading correctly. Loading. Booting. Possibly droop. I mean, I think I'm using the Steam Deck power. Using the hub. I mean, my other option is to try this, or like one of you said, to do an SSH server on it and then just SSH into it. Which that wouldn't be as fun. I want you guys to be able to like visually see what's going on. But I mean, if the Steam Deck doesn't support mouse, I don't know how this is going to work. I think this still has to. I assume this is going to generate. It's still thinking, by the way. I don't know if it takes that long. No, I have a mouse and keyboard. I literally like it's like right here. I have the mouse and keyboard plugged directly into the dock. Okay, so I plugged it back into the hub. The screen went black. Ooh, that's big. Did that. All I did was restart the. All I did was restart the Steam Deck. I swear to God. All right, so now we're back to this nonsense not working. Are you kidding me? Okay, so on the Steam Deck, the desktop is present. That's so weird. I have to in OBS. I have to deactivate and then reactivate the source in order for it to display the desktop here. Okay. So again, no mouse or keyboard. I haven't plugged in via USB on the dock. Not working. I don't know how to get to the console from here. It's not like showing up here, and I don't know how to I don't know how to like access apps on the Steam Deck. I assume there's not a lot on here, right? Or is there? Yeah, I don't know if this thing supports like if it's also trying to generate like mouse and keyboard events through the same library. Like I just wonder if the Steam Deck operating system's missing some libraries that I need. Oh my god, I can't open this. It would be cool if this works because then I just access everything through a browser and then I won't need the capture card at all. Let's get started. What do we got? What's this? Adapter thingamajig, power outlet adapter. I have to plug this thing in. I don't. Oh man, this is gonna take so much setup. I don't know if I have. I don't know if I have any more power outlets available to me. Power for the wall to the wall. Ooh, this thing is so much bigger than I thought it was. Look at this thing. It's huge. So I think the Steam Deck goes in here. Oh. Uh. Hopefully it came with a cable. Oh, it did. It did. Oh, that's huge. Huge. Okay. So I think. Wow. It even comes with a HDMI, two HDMI, and a Ethernet cable. That's kind of cool. So I need. This thing plugs into here, and then this plugs into the Steam dock for the mouse and keyboard events. Oh my gosh, this is so much setup. 5 volts, 2 amps. So is that a phone charger? Is a phone charger 5 volts, 2 amps? Oh man, I don't know. I just want to run the game. Maybe I can just come in here and double click on it. Let's see if that works. Nope. That's what I thought. So I need to figure out what libraries. I'm going to have to basically build this entire repo with the library set that is the Steam Deck. So I assume there's going to be a Steam OS Docker image somewhere that I can download and then use that to build my project against. I'm almost certain that's what's going to happen. But if I can get this to work, then I could just literally remote into the Steam Deck visually and compile on the Steam Deck, which would probably melt it, I'm guessing. Okay, let's try this. All right, so I'm going to unplug the keyboard and mouse. I'm going to plug this USB into the dock. Yeah, it's not the voltage I'm worried about, it's the amperage. I'm assuming phone chargers will also give me 2 amps. I mean, I have this. This should be fine. Oh, this is exactly 5 volts, 2 amps. And I need to find the spot to plug it in as well. Oh no! Wait a minute. Is that all they gave me? Man, the um the Steam Deck docking station doesn't have USB-C. Um, how do I do this? How am I gonna do this? I need 5 volts, 2 amps. Be right back. I think I have one. So I think I got something. An old I don't remember if this is a Google Pixel. No. 50, 60 hertz, 2 amps. Okay, it has 2 amps. Yeah, 5 volts, 2 amps. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now I just need an outlet. I don't know if I have any more slots left in my surge protector behind my computer. Yeah. I have on my desk behind this setup is a like a cage where I put everything in, so I have a surge protector in there, and it's just a mess of wires. And there was one slot available. Oh, it just occurred to me. Do I have to connect this to I have to connect this to my network by wire? Oh no. I'm using the only wire I have for this stream. Unless it has Wi-Fi. Does it have Wi-Fi? I didn't think this through. Because I'm not very smart. Um. Oh, I need to connect it. Wi. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I wasn't worried. This is 2026. Everything has Wi-Fi. All right. You guys won't really be able to see me do this, I guess. But just so you're aware, it won't reach. It's. I am going to be messing with the configuration on this thing. Set up screen password. Set screen. Hmm. All right. If I set a screen password that is only on my local network, you guys won't use this to hack me, right? We're just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Password set successfully. Continue. Configure Wi-Fi. Continue. Finding network. Okay, we are trying to find the network. I mean, honestly, this thing probably has like a low-end Raspberry Pi underneath, like something similar, right? And those things can definitely run Doom, don't they? Ooh. All right, I got to enter the password on this little keyboard for my network. This is like a 2008 level of touchscreen on a mobile phone trying to enter this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Um, okay. Network connecting. Okay, I don't think I can show you guys this IP address. Can I show you guys this? This local? I think it's local. 192.168's local only, right? Otherwise, whoops. Okay, so I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to disconnect the capture card from the Steam Deck so I can plug it into this KVM. All right. HDMI cable, the other end plugged into the Steam Deck. This one going into the HD in? Out? I assume in? Yeah. Out is only if I want to plug this into a monitor. Okay. All right. Something's happening. What's happening? Oh, it sees the Steam Deck does see the display. I want to duplicate. What are you doing? Duplicate. All right. I am going to pull it up on a browser really quick, or try to pull it up in a browser. Um. Set up my admin password. I'm not going to show this, I don't think. Something's happening. Wait. All right, I want to test something real quick to make sure no one else can access this outside my network before I show it on stream. I don't oh, man, you might be able to though cuz I think that's part of the intention of this KVM is to access it remotely. Mm. You're already in. Oh no. All right. I mean, it's not loading on my phone. I mean, 192.168. I'm pretty sure is local access only. I mean, it's not loading on my phone. Also, at the end of the day, it's my Steam Deck. I don't have any like I don't have any sensitive thing on it. So as soon as someone does if someone does something, I just disconnect it. Not a big deal. Buy a new hard drive. Okay. I think I'm gonna show you guys. Oh wait, I need to see if the mouse actually. So I have access to the Steam Deck remotely in my browser inside VS Code. But I don't know how to get the keyboard and mouse to work inside of it. So I'm back to the same issue I was having before. Keyboard and mouse doesn't appear. It's also not duplicating the screen like it said it was. Keyboard free inactive, mouse free inactive. So it's definitely. I wonder if there's drivers or something I have to install. There's definitely another desktop. Yeah, it's not duplicating my display either. There we go. You know what's kind of cool? I don't like even regardless of anything else, I don't need a capture card anymore. I literally can just take an HDMI device, plug it into this KVM thing, and it's like a wireless capture card. Yeah, quality's definitely not the same, you can tell. But that's okay. Um it's also over Wi-Fi. If I did everything by wire, I assume that would be a lot better. I'm on it's Wi-Fi 5G, but the 5G router's like 50 feet that way or something like that through a couple of walls. Keyboard captured, inactive. Mouse free, inactive. What the hell, man? This has to be something to. I'm doing something wrong with the Steam Deck and the mouse and keyboard. Steam Deck not receiving mouse input. power cycle the deck, hard power down, check connections, developer mode toggle. Developer mode. Does anyone know where that is? Did I just pass it? Oh, I see it. I see it. I guess I'll still try mouse and keyboard directly plugged in. I honestly was not expecting this to be the bottleneck. I thought compiling my software for the Steam API was going to be the hardest thing. Why is this not plugged in? Okay. Developer mode toggle. Some users report that toggling the developer mode on and off via the system settings can trigger the deck to rescan and accept installed USB peripherals. All right. I think this will probably be something I need to get figured out in my free time. Because I don't know. I am using the official hub adapter. I am plugged directly via cable. I was having this issue for the past 4 days. I unplugged the power to the dock while still connected to the Steam Deck. Plugged it back in, works fine now. I have not tried that. Let me try that. I have like 300,000 cables between the dock, my desktop, all the other peripherals that I have around my desk here. It's actually insane. All right, I am unplugging the dock now, which means we probably will see Oh, I thought that was gonna work. It's picking up audio signals. Not picking up the keyboard. Okay, so it's back. What is in the top corner settings toolbox? Oh, up here. Well, so the issue. So just so you guys are aware, I have a physical mouse and a physical keyboard plugged directly into the Steam Docker hub or the Steam hub, and it's not working. So I was trying to get that to work first before I got this working. Wake on LAN, that's kind of cool. Terminal, access terminal. Oh. Oh. I can access the terminal to my holy shit, that's really cool. TTYD. I can access the terminal to my my KVM. Holy shit, this thing is awesome. No external device. That feels like a lie. Oh, you know what? You know what? No, that shouldn't matter. No, that shouldn't matter. All right. So this Steam Deck came from my friend, and he did have a mouse and keyboard working with it at one point. I'm gonna text him real quick. Hey, how did you get your mouse and keyboard working with Steam Deck? I plugged in mine by wire, and nothing happened. I tried debug mode. I tried power cycling. I tried unplugging power from dock. Well, while I wait to hear from him, the other thing I want to find out is if there's a Steam OS Docker image, because I am going to need to build a dev container with that, I think, because I just kind of proved that my app doesn't run on the Steam Deck, right? So if I come here and I double click this and execute it, nothing happens. Now, if I could run it in the terminal, then we would at least see some output. But I think that kind of proves my app doesn't work. I think. The other thing I can try and do, oh man, it'll make my game so large, but I could try and statically link everything it needs into the executable. Oh, this isn't what I want. I want Steam OS. Only 100,000 downloads? There's no way. 500,000 downloads. That makes more sense. Sponsored. Ooh. This makes me feel better. This makes me feel like this thing is actually being used to build stuff. Linux Server IO team brings you another container release featuring regular timely application updates, easy user mappings, custom base image with S6 overlay. Don't know what that is. Deprecation notice. So is there a description of what this is? SteamOS is an Arch-based Linux distribution made by Valve Software. This container is a vanilla Arch install with Steam repositories added for software support. This container will only work with modern AMD Intel GPUs on a real Linux host. Really? This container will only work with modern graphics on a real Linux host. What does work mean though? Because I don't need to run graphics. I just need to compile code against libraries. We utilize the Docker manifest for multi-platform awareness. Most information is available from Docker here. Simplify pulling. Oh man. Do I just need to... I wonder what's so special about this that this only works on a real Linux host. Do I just need like an Arch-based Linux image? Because I don't know if there's anything from Steam repos that I need directly. I just need like I don't even know if SteamOS uses like X11 or Wayland, for example. So I would need to just make sure my app is built for that. Okay, my friend's not getting back to me. This is ridiculous. Why is this not working? I mean, it's cool this thing works. This is awesome. Is this saying my KVM has 26 gigs of memory? That is cool. Are you guys able to see this? I can copy up to 26 gigs of data from my host machine to my remote machine via this device. That is so freaking cool. I haven't gotten to use this. Man, I wish this stuff was working right now. I literally don't know how to get into the terminal from here. If I could just get into the terminal, I would suffer through the keyboard or like the touch screen keyboard. I don't even know how to get into the terminal. Hang on. Steam Deck. Access console. To access, I might be on the wrong desktop. Is there another desktop? Hang on. You can drag panels and desktops around. I don't know how to navigate to the other desktop. I think there is another desktop that has like the KDE start menu or something like that. Open your browser and type steam://open/console into the address bar. Browser. I don't see a browser. Everything is going wrong. I need to get into the other desktop. file browser when you right click. No, I don't. See? That's the problem, right? I don't have access to the console. Switch to desktop mode via the Steam menu, power switch to desktop. Click the application launcher, the bottom left start menu. Yeah, see, there's supposed to be like I'm missing something. I'm literally like missing something. It's not showing, or the resolution's wrong. I'm gonna do something crazy. There it is. I wish I could show you guys what I'm looking at right now, but apparently the Steam Deck's display is apparently rotated vertically, and that is how the Steam Deck works. So I'm missing... Maybe I shouldn't duplicate. All right, I'm not going to duplicate, and I'm going to make this the primary. I don't understand, guys. There is something weird going on. I have confirmed. Something very weird's going on. This, I don't know why the... Oh my god, this is annoying. Okay. Why is that duplicated? This is beyond annoying. I have to set... What is happening? I'm about to just straight up disable the Steam Deck display and see if that does it. Hey, there it is. There it is. Okay. That's better than nothing. I don't want to talk about what it took to get to here. Oh my god. I do not want to talk about what it took to get here. Holy crap. Okay. This is some jank. Okay, so where am I going? It's usually like... System? There it is. There it is. Oh, holy crap. So, the Steam Deck, even though you hold it horizontally, the display is a vertically rotated display that gets rotated back. So I have to like rotate it back and then make sure the Steam Deck is the primary display so that my KVM, my KVM secondary display gets the application launcher. I still don't know why mouse and keyboard doesn't work. And my friend still hasn't texted me back. Holy crap. All right, but that's okay. I'll take it. Now let's see if I can get. All right, actually, I'm gonna try and put this back to. Okay, we can work with this. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how much effort this took. Okay, so now I come here. Now here comes the worst part. Keyboard. Oh, come on. Half the keyboard is on this display, the other half is on the Steam Deck. Are you kidding me? I'm about to turn this into a drinking stream. We're really close to turning this into a drinking stream. This is not the right kind of music. I need something else. This is pissing me off. I need like where's the warning at? I need some warning. Okay. How do I get the keyboard to move? Can't drag it. Can't drag it. Trill, I did check on Trill. He was at the back door, but he didn't want to come in. I'll go peek on him again. Give me 1 sec. All right, Trill is inside. He was just chilling on the back porch and was waiting to come in. Good call. There's a button that says move. Oh, holy shit. Okay, but how do I get to it? Every Okay. It's on the button is on my Steam Deck, so this is better than nothing. Okay, so we'll backspace, does that work? It's not focused. All right, I need to focus. Press the keyboard. I don't know if I need to have, like, the desktop focused. Every time I let go of the touchpad. I hate computers with a passion deep within my soul. Computers are the worst. Steam Deck. I don't get it. Why is a mouse and keyboard not working with the Steam Deck? What am I doing wrong? Let me, you know what? You know what? Debugging. Remember, debugging. Simplify the problem. So I'm going to try and eliminate the docking station. I'm going to find another USB hub. Somewhere around here. All right. I've got a question for you guys. Is it a problem that whenever I need some kind of peripheral, I have something available to answer the question of which peripheral I need to use? So I have a hub that looks like it's HDMI, USB, let's see, HDMI, Ethernet, USB 2 and 3, and USB-C. So I'm just going to plug this directly into the Steam Deck. So we're going to lose the remote display. Excuse me. Because I want to try this. All right, literally just plugging this in. Just well prepared. I also know to like hold on to every peripheral I've ever picked up, for better or worse. I am a electronic hoarder, if you will. Mouse and keyboard. Which one's the mouse and keyboard? Wait, why do I have so many? What's going on here? Oh, that's the. All right. Step one: wiggle your big toe. We just need to Kill Bill this. The USB. Frickin' work. Why is it not working? Holy shit. How hard is it to get a freaking mouse to work with your Steam Deck? This is insane. What is happening? The automatic launch 4 years ago. 4 years ago. There's no way. The automatic launch of the background Steam client has been glitching on desktop. My workaround has been to click and open the Steam client as soon as I enter desktop and minimize it. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Restart the Steam client. How do I? Okay. Restart the Steam client. Sure. Steam exit. Shutting down Steam. Okay, so I manually close the Steam client. I don't know how to relaunch it though. All right, restarting the Steam client. Logging in. All right, the Steam client has been restarted. No mouse, no keyboard. That didn't do anything. I mean, this is 4 years ago. For some reason, the Steam app freezes up. Your touchpad click won't work as a mouse. No, wait a minute. Like, am I missing a firmware update or something? This is in 23, 3 years ago. I would love to run LS USB. I swear I want. You know what? I can do that now that I'm not like connected to multiple screens. Okay, we're doing this. We're doing this. All right. Keyboard LS USB. Enter. Okay, guys. LS USB reports a Thunderbolt 3 mini dock, which is what I have plugged in. It reports the Valve Software Steam Deck controller, Linux Foundation 2.0 root hub, Linux Foundation 3.0 root hub, IMC network Bluetooth radio. So, I mean, it sees the mini dock, but I don't know if it's seeing my mouse. Could try the beta branch. That's fair. That's fair. Good call on the DRD drivers. What's this? You should see a lot of stuff like controllers, keyboards, etc. If not, you should go to the BIOS and change USB from DRD to XHCI. USB DRD drivers are a bit borked. This was 2 years ago. What do you guys think? How do I get to the BIOS? Well, this is turning into a debug stream. How do I get to the BIOS of Steam Deck? Shut down, hold the volume up, and press and hold volume up. Press and hold the volume up button on top of, while still holding the volume button, press the power button. All right. Hi, Trill. What are you doing? You want to say hi to the stream? Come here. Trill. All right. Be that way, you jerk. All right. We are turning the Steam Deck off. I think. How do I know if it's turning off? I can't hear it. I'll hold it up to the camera because I don't for me to access the touch keyboard, I basically have to have this disconnected from each. Okay. Dumb. Yeah, I see him. Like there's a perfectly fine chair for you right there, buddy. You're waiting for me to get up, aren't you? Yeah, he's he's looking at me like he wants. How do I know if I successfully turned the Steam Deck off? No idea. Crap. I successfully turned it off, but I wasn't ready, so I pressed the power button without holding the volume up down. I did. Ooh, did I feed him? I think I fed him. I fed you when I came in, didn't I? When you came in? Did? Didn't I? You gotta talk to me, man. Huh? He's just chilling. I think I turned this on without holding the volume button. Son of a biscuit. All right, stand by. At least turn it off from here. Sleep, shut down. All right, confirm. All right, now that I know it's actually shutting off. Okay, I think it's off. Volume up. Power. Oh, wait, was I supposed to hold the power? Once. Press. Oh, okay. Nothing crazy on here. All right, so there's your BIOS screen. What do I do? Boot manager, boot from files, setup utility. That sounds like the BIOS. Uh, this is showing some serial number stuff, which I don't know if I want to show on screen. I don't think it really matters, but I could be wrong. But I need to go from DRD to XHCI. Ooh, I only have a 256 gig drive on here. I'm gonna have to upgrade that. Okay, here we go. Peripheral configuration. USB configuration. How do I go back? A, B, exit. Can I control it this way? Oh, shoot, I can't. It's kind of hard for you guys to see what's happening here. Okay. It's already on XHCI. Dual role device mode. XHCI. It's not on DRD. This is awkward. This is awkward. Do I change it to DRD? Oh, what do you want? Hey, wait, come here. Come here. Say hi. Here you go. Here you get down. All right, I think he's texting me. His was 100% wireless, 2.4 gigahertz Bluetooth. Mouse was Bluetooth at one point. Keyboard was always Bluetooth. I never tried wired. Plugged in the 2.4 gigahertz dongle into one of the standard USB slots. So basically, it just worked for him. This is crazy. It's a computer. Why? Why? Is it my mouse? You know what? Is it my mouse? Is it my keyboard? Do I have another mouse? To be fair, to be fair, this is a Japanese Logitech mouse that they don't make anymore because the mouse I'm using on this computer is an actual Logitech mouse that I have had for 15 years. I don't know if I can show you because there's so many cables in the way. Can't really show you. It's an MMO gaming mouse, and it's probably one of the best mice I have ever used. But the problem is they don't make it anymore, and if you go on eBay, it's $400 to get a newish or a new condition mouse that I have on eBay is $400. So I bought the Japanese version of the same mouse for cheaper because I wanted another one because it's by far one of the best mice I have ever used. So I guess there is a possibility that the drivers on the SteamOS just can't pick up the mouse. I'll try one more mouse. I think I have one somewhere. Don't let me forget Trill. I let him outside again. He went chasing after a squirrel. I'm sure that's fine. Okay, I have a bog standard $10 USB Logitech mouse, the kind of mouse you find at Walmart. If this doesn't work, nothing is going to work. I know the Steam Deck picks this up. I saw this device in LS-USB. Actually, let me verify without it unplugged. So this is I'm back to that same issue. I don't have the application bar down here. I don't have a way to get to the console. It's just one problem after another. It's just one problem after another. Right click desktop, add panel. Make sure you are not in controller mode. Make sure you're not in controller mode. Press/hold 3-line hamburger button on the right for a second or so until you hear a chirp. Press L2 to right-click on the desktop. Select Add Panel, Default Panel. Or Edit Mode. Add Panel. I wonder if the controller mode was my issue. Application menu bar. There we go. No, that's not it. All right, guys. I'm about to. I mean, it's almost time for me to call the stream anyway. I'm gonna plug that I'm gonna plug that mouse in real quick, and we'll see if that works. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is unusable. Is what this is. Unusable. I can't. I'm gonna have to it's got to be drivers or something. Ugh. Didn't work. I tried. So it's not picking up the mouse. If you hold this button here, I don't know if you'll see it. Hang on. It goes into gamepad mode, and if I hold it again, it goes into desktop mode. But that didn't do anything. Like, even in desktop mode, I can still control it. I added the default panel, and it didn't show anything. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, I got the default panel in. What was I going to look up? I don't remember what I was doing anymore. I got the console. Was I trying to run LSUSB again? All right, we're gonna LSUSB. All right. All right, I'm unplugging. You guys can I don't even know how to get it to focus. Focus, camera. So there's Linux Foundation 2.0 root hub, Otherworld Computing Thunderbolt 3 mini dock. So it sees this. It sees this. OWC, Otherworld Computing. It is seeing that. It is not seeing the mouse, which makes me think, for whatever reason, my devices are not being forwarded from these hubs to the Steam Deck. And I have no idea why. Otherworld Computing Thunderbolt, Linux Foundation 3.0 root hub, Linux Foundation 2.0 root hub, software Steam Deck controller, IMC network Bluetooth radio, Linux Foundation root hub. If I don't have that plugged in, let me see what LSB does. Yeah. So without the hub plugged in, LS USB shows everything except for the hub. I mean, that could be. I think I literally only have Logitech mice in this house. Not by like any purpose. I'm not like a Logitech stan. I just it just happens to be that's what I have. My keyboards are all custom, like custom built keyboards, so maybe that's an issue as well. This is gonna take time. I've got to get this figured out. But once I get that figured out, because I will get it figured out, I swear. Um, once I get that figured out, hopefully I will figure out how to use this KVM device because this is freaking awesome. This is better than I thought it would be. Even if the quality isn't as good, I mean, I guess I could figure out how to get everything connected by wire. I need to get my house wired with Ethernet is the long term solution, and not use a bunch of Wi-Fi. But yeah, I think, gosh, man, that's so disappointing. I was really close to getting this working. All right, I will see if I can figure this out. If I can, hopefully I'll be able to set up a good dev environment for streaming and pushing changes to the Steam Deck. Maybe long term, I can automate it via like a GitLab or GitHub runner, have that running on the Steam Deck so that it can receive like my code changes that are pre-built and then be able to just like pick up the Steam Deck and run it. So I'm hoping to do that at some point. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. I'll figure something out. Tomorrow, I'm back to Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, hopefully. Wednesday, hopefully by Wednesday, I've figured something out. Fingers crossed. And then I'll be able to do this. Otherwise, what I'll do is I'm just going to continue my normal game dev journey with Briarthorn. Thursday, Baldur's Gate again. Friday, longer stream. Really hope I have it working by then. So we'll see. I think that's where I'm going to call it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and suffering through the struggles with me. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the suggestions. I've got some Googling to do. I will not forget Trill. Thank you. Because I think it's supposed to thunderstorm tonight. So I definitely want to make sure I get him inside before that happens. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. And I will catch you next time. See ya.